Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. It is Friday. It is time for another menu plan, and I do have a grocery haul this week. I have an Aldi haul for you. This month, happy August. It's August 1st. Let me tell you, this month is not going to be a great month for menus. This coming week we have, God willing, Adam's Coast Guard graduation, so we'll be gone there. And then Kim and David are coming for the week, so we're not going to be around. We're going to be all over the place, so eating out. So is what it is. We'll do as best we can, and we'll see what happens. So I will turn you around, and I'm going to show you the menu plan for next week. And then we will get right into that Aldi haul and see what we bought. Okay, Sunday morning, my plan is pancakes and bacon. That may change to apple sausage. Honestly, not sure. I have it in the freezer, so it doesn't matter. Whatever we feel like. We don't generally do lunch on Sundays. And then dinner is going to be spatchcock barbecue chicken, which we were supposed to have last week. But some sort of potatoes. I might just throw them on the grill, and then corn on the cob. Monday, oatmeal, picky plate for lunch, and then cheesy beef noodle skillet for dinner. That's kind of like homemade hamburger helper. It's quick and it's easy. Tuesday, breakfast sandwiches, tuna for lunch. Generally, I just put that in a bowl with some chopped up tomatoes and eat it that way, maybe with a few crackers. Dinner's going to be mesquite pork chops with Parmesan potatoes and a vegetable. More than likely, it'll be grilled zucchini or grilled eggplant. Wednesday, bagels and cream cheese for breakfast. Picky plate for lunch. If you're new here, a picky plate is just kind of like an adult Lunchable. Whatever I have in the fridge, like a little bit of meat, a little bit of veg, a little bit of maybe cottage cheese, maybe yogurt, fruit, whatever's around. I just make up a little plate. And then dinner is a new recipe. It's called Ree's Favorite Noodles. It's kind of an Asian flair. It is from that cookbook that I got, the Pioneer Woman Super Easy cookbook. It looked interesting. Now they do use like 4 different kind of mushrooms in it. If we were going to the big farmer's market, there is a mushroom guy at the big farmer's market, and I would get all the mushrooms there, but I don't think we are, so I'm not sure. I might just only use 2 kinds. We'll see. You know I adapt. Thursday breakfast, eggs, bacon, and sausage. Turkey sandwich for lunch. And then Thursday night, we're supposed to be going to dinner on the base. Friday morning, we're supposed to be going to breakfast on the base. We probably won't do lunch. It'll be kind of like a lunch dinner thing. We should be wrapping up by 1 o'clock, and it's an hour-and-a-half ride home. Doug thinks everybody's going to be hungry, and he said we'll probably end up stopping somewhere for a meal. And if we stop for lunch, maybe that night I'll just make up a charcuterie board, and we can all just sit around and listen to Adam's stories and munch on a charcuterie board. Like I said, things are up in the air for this week. Saturday, waffles and sausage for breakfast. Not sure about lunch because honestly, I'm not sure what's going on Saturday. And if we're around, buffalo chicken tacos for dinner. That's the plan. We'll see how it works out. A lot of it's just dependent on what goes down next week with the United States Coast Guard. Let's take a look and see what we bought at Aldi. My grocery haul this week consisted of Aldi. I got an 8-pound bag of russet potatoes. Shocking. A watermelon. Some celery. Some jalapeno peppers. We do not grow jalapenos, and I need them for salsa. 2 mangoes. A bunch of cilantro. Some peeled garlic. I generally buy the heads of garlic, not this, because this does go bad. But they didn't have any, and I need decent amount of garlic coming up in the next weeks. So I'll just watch the date, and if it starts going bad, I will mince it and freeze it. Grab some grapes, and that was it for produce. Picked up a bag of shredded hash browns. I like to have these in the freezer for either breakfast or there's a couple dinners I make with these. And then I picked up these tater tots. 100% not the best ingredients, but I looked at Sprouts to see if I could find some cleaner ones, and they didn't have any. I'm going to check Trader Joe's, but there's not one near us. But you know what? Like I always say, 90-10. These are actually for a recipe for when Adam comes home from boot camp. I'm going to make him buffalo chicken tachos. So I picked those up. I grabbed 2 bags of dried pasta. Yes, I make my own pasta, but these are 2 shapes I do not make. I have to look and see. Somebody told me on Etsy they sell dies for my pasta machine that make different shapes. So I'm going to check that out. But I also just like having this on hand because even sometimes 15 minutes to make fresh pasta isn't possible. So I always try to keep a little bit of dried on hand. Picked up some heavy whipping cream. This is the only kind Aldi has. Picked up some half and half. And then I grabbed some frozen veggies. Always good to have in the freezer for a quick side dish. I picked up 2 broccolis, 2 sweet peas, and 2 mixed vegetables. Also picked up 2 more packages of hot dogs. We used the ones that were in our freezer, so just replacing those. And then the Isle of Shame got me. Picked up this beautiful plant because one of my plants isn't doing so great, so we're going to replace it. So there it is. That was my little Aldi haul, and it was, I believe, $62. So friends, there you have it. Keeping it easy for next week. Like I said, we're going to have people in and out of the house, people staying with us, people traveling with us. I mean, travel, it's an hour and a half. It's not like travel, but, so yeah, so it's going to get a little bit crazy next week. So tried to keep it easy, tried to get pull as much from the pantry as I could. The only thing I think I'm truly going to need to purchase are some mushrooms. And I did not get those at Aldi when I went, this week because I kind of went early in the week and I didn't want them to get funky. So it's quick and easy for me to stop at Aldi, like after daily mass in the morning. Aldi's only about 10 minutes down the road. So I can even grab those Wednesday morning. And then same thing with the charcuterie. I didn't want to buy everything because I'm not sure we're actually going to do that. And I have a lot of stuff for charcuterie anyway. I would just need to fill in with a few things. So we'll have to just wait and see how it all plays out. But hoping to bring you along for some of it. So anyway, that is it. That is all I have for you on this Friday morning. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend it with me. I truly, truly am grateful. So I will catch you guys in my next video.